where 7 people will play a game like never before. Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Hey, what's up, guys? It is time for Audio Dungeon. I'm your host and DM, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Roz Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, and unfortunately, Tom Koza, at least right now, will not be with us tonight. But who is with us tonight is our special guest, Michael Bernier from Arcane Eye. What's up, Mike?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Welcome to the show, man. So before we get started on the episode, today's episode is Season 3, Episode 14, Hard Time. And you can kind of guess what that's about if you were watching last episode, which was a hard time in itself for the crew.
For most
for thinking in general. So, yes, I have some fun things prepared for everybody today. Welcome to everybody in stream. We're in stream with us right now. We're reading all your comments, and we appreciate everybody joining in. Don't forget to share, everybody. If you don't get the shares up to 50, all of the rerolls, all the enhancements, anything that's ever been given to the crew will not be able to be used. It only triggers in if people get 50 shares or more. So make sure you get that going. Please share it out. Let people know what's going on. So, Mike, tell us about Arcane Eye and what you do.
Cool, yeah. Arcane Eye is the D&D blog that I started about last year. It's kind of taken off in that year, and now people ask me to, come on to D&D podcasts and stuff, and I'm just stoked to be here.
Awesome. And do you primarily only do D&D podcasts, or do you do other things too?
I mainly focus on D&D 5e. I haven't really broken out into anything else, but I am a huge Magic the Gathering fan, so stay tuned.
Oh, yes, a bunch of us are Magic the Gathering fans also.
Love it.
That's awesome.
I'll send you my code on MTGA after, and we can play some Arena.
Oh, sure. I've actually never played online. I've only played cards.
Oh, well,
person to person.
In a social distancing world, then
Time to start.
Yeah, well, try it.
You know what? Absolutely, it might be time to start. That might be fun, actually. So yeah, we're happy to have you with us today, and it should be a fun game. Why don't you tell everybody quickly the character you're playing? Just give them a little bit of an insight.
Cool, yeah. I am Samuel, the half-elf warlock. I was a. Should I reveal the backstory, or should I just talk about the character?
No, but just the class and race and such.
Yeah, so half-elf warlock, and I've actually played this guy in a couple different campaigns. He's almost like a planeswalker. He shows up in World to World, but here he is in Andaria.
Nice.
Very nice. So maybe he's been jumping around different realities.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Okay, guys. So last week was a very interesting episode. It was our drunk episode, and people were wilding out, especially Brooke and Rob. And then after we realized how drunk Scro was in the Discord chat, and he was just happy and crazy. And I think him and Vinny Pro played some very interesting Sea of Thieves after that. So it was a good time. So I want to make something very clear, because I think most of the crew is they pretty much got it, but they didn't really get it. And I have some amazing, fantastic artwork to show you what was done in one case. So we're gonna go over that right now, and we're gonna get into the exciting next part of what is Dan Isgro gonna do. That's gonna be the first phase. So last week, they all played. Obviously, they were drunk in real life, and they were also drunk. They went to the tavern, and you're probably going to find out more details today. Depends how it goes on. But you have to remember that if we were watching a movie right now, what you guys were doing, you have to imagine, was not really what you were saying. It wasn't really how it's coming out. It's more like you think you're in there like, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Everyone is looking at you like you're crazy, because it's much different than you're perceiving it. In the game, you were affected by wild magic, and wild magic was infecting everyone else around you. And while it made you drunk for a little while, you all traveled to the tavern. So it influenced you to go to the tavern. Then you saw the king before that, and then after, and infected everybody else. And then all the drunken engineers were helping you guys make a suit for Arky to go get his the gold back and everything else. So literally half the population of Rhaegar got drunk, and you guys made an exciting suit. Wouldn't it be awesome to see that suit? How about we show it to the public right now?
Yes.
Here it is.
Oh my
It's
god.
invisible.
If you look at your screen,
It's invisible.
look at your screen right now, you will see this fantastic suit that is part drill, part beer tap, part whistle, part clock, part book,
Part of
and
clock.
some part helmet. So many things to enjoy on this suit made by drunken gnomish engineers in the middle of the night, through the night, in about like a 15-hour work shift.
I believe there's an air fryer somewhere in there too.
There's an air. Yes,
This is like
Nice.
cyborg Frankenstein.
there's absolutely an air fryer in there,
Oh,
and
Whoa.
it's like Frank Feststein.
This is what we did last week.
Tony, was
That's
this
what-
fan art
Awesome though.
or
no, not fan art. That's official.
okay? This is official. Wow,
This is
excellent.
this is real. This is all too real, Damien. This is
That's
Although
excellent.
like the fan art is becoming official as well, but this is
Well,
this is the.
I know that's why I'm just curious if we had to thank anybody in particular for this.
I got a very important question here. Are the fingers on the right hand of that suit a fork, a spoon, and a knife?
Mhm.
There's a fork.
It's
Wonderful.
wonderful.
To get hungry.
Yeah.
That's just wonderful.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that
that's-
a can
I love
opener? The last finger, like the pinky? There's a pizza cutter or something?
Pizza cutter.
It's whatever you need it to be. Whatever you need in that situation.
Personal time.
In the pizza situation, right?
It's a
I'm
chicken
talking about
Sharp metal thing, and that's all I need.
Now the great thing is that we don't really know if any of this stuff is going to work. There are also drills on your shins. If you see, there's
Come
actually
on,
drills
the
there.
most important part of that whole suit is that there's a cuckoo
Right.
clock for a crotch.
Yes.
Right.
So when he gets
get-
happy, does it go cuckoo?
You got to find out. So like last
No,
week
we
when
do not have to find that out.
Oh, yes, we do. We do
No.
now.
Oh, you're gonna find it out, Dan.
No.
Sorry.
But for Arky, that's actually like down where his feet probably are. It's like
right,
it's like a
he gets
foot,
excited and he kicks his foot and then
it's a
goes.
foot clock.
No, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, so I mean, the most fun thing is the boat, which is right there in the chest plate. The boat is just absolutely amazing, and
Yes.
I'm excited to see it. So as you remember, don't forget that we're going to have high percentages of failure if Rob tries to actually activate any of these drunken gnome devices. So that's it. And this is called for everyone out there for the lore, as fans are following. This is the drunken gadget suit, and is the third of Arky's suits.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if anyone can give me the name of all three suits now, I will be impressed, and we will remember you as being really cool. So all three suits. This is the drunken gadget suit, or the gadget suit. Maybe drunken gadget suit. Maybe it'll be another one. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, so my point before was that Rob is sitting there last week in character, as Arky Fint, as he does, and is trying to explain that he's a banker from Rhaegar, but he's dressed in this suit.
Oh God.
And he can't figure out why the guy's like, I need more people up here. This guy's obviously crazy. I'm a banker. Like that's what was happening. So yeah, you guys are all drunk out of it, and at this time, right when we start today, all of it ends. The effects end. It's over. It's been with you for days, and it finally has ended. And it's been continued on by every time you drank alcohol, you extended it out. Even on the boat, you probably guys are drinking there on the way over, and finally, it stops and it's over. So right when we stop, if your character was in a weird stupor before, that comes out right now. Mike, we're gonna get to your character. Will be in very, very shortly, and we're gonna start it off today with Dan Isgro's character Hogar, who is with Abyssia, Jacques, and you with Jacques, right?
Jacques is with us. Yes,
It's Jacques.
Yeah.
it's me, Jacques, Hogar, and Abyssia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the four of you are in Ravensport. We're gonna take you on over there right now. And if you look on the top right, that's where you guys actually are. And you guys are in a little bit of a tight situation. To remind everybody what's going on, you guys are surrounded by a lot of guards. there's about 25 guards on the ground, and there's a lot of guards that can be there within the next few seconds. I'm putting an X on the map where you guys are located. You recently saw a Raven that was probably about a few minutes ago in game, and they are now asking you all for your weapons. So right in that moment, so we're gonna take it back to Holgar and see how this plays out. Give me your weapons. Drop them.
How many guards are there?
There's about 25 guards near you. They all have the rifles up. They're already fixed on you. And there's lots of guards on the walls that could easily be brought over, and they would be on top of the walls, way out of range.
Holgar, what are we doing, buddy?
We don't look to have much choice.
Think this one through. Abyssia?
Abyssia. Just.
Yeah.
Can you get a quick fire shield around us?
Why don't I have a little other plan. If you'd like, I can try this. No?
Yes.
Wait. Just remember, if you're talking, I told you last time, the guys are right there. I won't count that line you said. The guy is right there in front of you. So if you're saying anything, he's just
but
listening.
like right on us.
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Lauren Hicks goes before it goes Robo Banker for Rob in his suit. Go ahead.
I hold up my hands, and I say, it'd be nice if someone had a special song to sing at this moment.
No songs today, unfortunately. Only lock and key for you. Okay, you put your hands up. So they come over. They start coming over to take the weapons.
Abyssia, what was that? I didn't quite hear you.
What song do you sing?
So I sing the song called "Fighting for Me" by Riley Clemens. And
Are you doing Earth Song? You doing Earth Song? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm doing Earth. Yes.
Okay.
And I sing it to everyone that's around us.
Okay, you start singing.
All the guys that are around.
I'm gonna give them intelligence checks to see what happens. Roll 3 times. Roll a charisma check. If you roll higher than the intelligence you rolled, he achieved the 15, and I'm gonna roll his stats real quick for intelligence. 5, 1, 3, 1. He's got a 9 intelligence minus 1. You got to defeat a 14 charisma.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay.
I have +7 with my charisma, and I rolled.
So he keeps the gun up, and they're just looking at you. And go ahead, sing your 2 lines.
Okay. So now I sing. You will never stop fighting for me, even when I can't fight for myself. Every word is a promise you keep, 'cause you love me like nobody else. You will never stop fighting for me. Okay.
2 lines. What is
sorry. I thought.
That's okay. What's your intention? What is your wish achieved goal?
My wish achieved goal is to have them fight with us. Fight alongside us.
Okay, so it's good. So the result will be within reason. Obviously, give me a roll.
I'm giving you a roll, plus I'm also using my passionate roll, so that's a ×4 on whatever I roll on the.
That makes this deadly and difficult for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Come on, mama. 10, so I got a 40.
Okay.
That's all.
10 to 40. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Everyone's hostile with you. You obviously pulled out something like literally pulling out of the thin air. So I'm gonna give you 1d6 with advantage. That's how many guys are gonna kind of join your cause in a sense. Go ahead. 1d6 with advantage.
Okay. 1d6 with advantage. A 6. A 1 and a 6. I rolled 2d. Yeah.
Okay, so a guy comes over to him and he's like, maybe we don't have to, be so hard on them. And it's like, yeah, come on, it's a pretty girl, and
any chance
big
to
strong
make
guy here.
One of them.
If I roll 1 through 5.
Any chance to what?
No. Not the main guy. So they start arguing with them, and the guy's like, What are you talking about? Get back in the line. And then some guys are like, yeah, come on, we don't have to do this. They start arguing back and forth with them. So let's do this out. Okay, they argue back and forth. Okay, so they start arguing back and forth. It goes into a little bit of a yell. I rolled higher and higher, and then ended at a natural 20. So for the bad guy. So all of a sudden the bad, which is still kind of you get what you want though, because so the bad guy pulls the gun up and puts it into the face of this guy, and he's like, everyone is gonna argue me right now. Is gonna have a problem. So you're gonna shut up, or we'll be dead on the floor. So now you see all the guys.
Friends.
So they're all kind of like in a standoff now. So you have about like 18 guys on 6 right now.
So I turn around at that point. I start like inciting. I'm like, this is what the captain wants from you guys, to kill each other.
Okay. That's a reach.
I know. I'm just
so get achieve a 22 with a charisma check or a persuasion check.
I need to roll a natural 20.
Wait, Tony, Tony, can Vinny use Teresa's dice for a second?
What?
Can you use what?
Can Vinny use Teresa's dice for a second?
I rolled a 10. It's not happening. I need to roll a natural 20.
Roll a 10. Okay, so you say that doesn't really add much. They're all kind of uneasy. Does anyone want to get involved? Tell me if you're gonna do anything else to get involved.
I want to use my Call of the Wild feat.
Oh no! What are you guys gonna do? I can't believe you're doing this. Go ahead.
Since we've been there, what kind of animals have we seen?
At this point, because you're in an area with only high walls around you, maybe you see like 1 or 2 birds flying overhead. That's pretty much it.
Nothing. Huh?
There's no dogs or anything in here in this area.
When I do it, can they see me? Like, do they know I'm responsible for it? Or is it like a subtle thing where I just kind of think of birds?
Because I'm basing it, I try to base it very much in reality. You're actually doing the calls, so you're yelling those calls out.
Okay.
It's as little magical feeling as possible as a ranger. It's supposed to be very grounded in reality.
Because I'm connected to the animals. And
right. So you're doing certain calls that makes one call another one to help them out. They all start calling. It's like, is it possible? Yes. And especially in the fictional world, we can say this. So that's kind of what it is. You'll literally be going,
Can we just watch Dave for 15 minutes?
Yeah. I need another example on that. Can you...
For me?
What if I wanted to?
I don't want to tell you what I said. I don't want to tell you what I said. It's a PG show here, but it was good.
I didn't know.
Richard Wild wants to know if there's any rats. There are not any rats. Scott Weber says Lump is ready to attack. Lump is not in this group. You sure? Jock is definitely with you? Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he's gonna go in. Yeah, Lump is not here in this one. Lump already had to give up in the other group. That guy was getting taken to Lock and Key, which is the barracks jail. Richard Wild is the captain affected. Raven is not affected because Raven was never near them when they got affected with stuff. So he's not. And he also, if you notice, the captain was all the way across. I'll put it on the map for you. The captain only came in near the gates. I'll put a circle. And he walked right back out. He wasn't anywhere near them. All these boxes are 100 feet by 100 feet, so he was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 feet away. Let's see. Peter Heffernan says, I think she needs some guards as backup singers. That could help. And that is it for now. Okay, so are you doing anything?
Basically, is there anything else we can do to get us out of here? Now would be the time.
Okay, so he turns to them. He goes, "Take their weapons now." He keeps his gun up at the other guys. They're holding it up. I'm not gonna make a roll. I'll let Rob. Actually, Mike. I'll let you make the roll. Mike, so you are rolling for the 6 guys. If you roll a 15 or higher, those guys risk everything for Brooke and their love for her and admiration, and they fire at their own guards.
Let's do this.
Come on, Mike!
How does a 3 sound?
Sounds like it doesn't happen.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. If you want, we could check on how many shares we got going right now. Anyone tell me?
Wait,
I'm sorry. I didn't roll.
Damn it, Mike!
Roll up my dice today.
Someone let me know how many shares we got.
29.
Let's see. Todd says, I feel like there's got to be at least a dozen nearby at any moment. Birds, possibly. Or rats. Derek Luck, is it possible for Holgar to whistle in a high enough pitch that only animals can hear it? No.
No. If Dan listened to it, then yes.
Scott Weber, damn, I had internet connections. Oh, he's missing this guy. Yeah, Lump is in prison. Mikey wants to use a reroll. I need to know how many shares we got.
No,
29, it's
29 we're at last check.
No.
Oh, so they're in, and that is how the crumbled. You need guys, the fans out there, share that stream up there. You are about 21 shares away from activating all the enhancements and all the rerolls. So if they die, it's on you. It's on your conscience.
Hit that share button. Hit that button.
Not our fault.
Oh, the DM's gone.
We lost them.
Tony's gone. Everybody drink. Oh no.
Party
Wait.
time.
That was last week.
That was
I guess we're
What,
just.
what are we doing? Do we have
Yeah,
anything
what are
to
you
do?
doing?
I'm down for any direction you guys want to go in.
Let's kill him.
And I'm back.
She's back.
I found out. I realized after the episode. I found out when I scrubbed the episode. I looked through. And I found out that everyone was playing a separate drinking game where you guys drink every time I drop.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Obviously, how would I know? I dropped out.
That's true, yeah. I was gonna put like, I don't know, like an extra 3 or 4 drinks, I guess.
Okay, so they start coming over to take your weapons. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to see if anyone resists. If you let them take it. Ready? Here we go. 5,
How many people?
4,
What's
3.
sorry, what was the numbers again? One more time, real fast.
There's 25 guys near you, and there's about another 25 guys on the walls. 2 seconds left. 2, 1, nothing. No resistance.
I shoot my
So
car.
all you guys give up all your weapons, all your stuff. The only thing they leave you on is your armor. If you have any belts and any belt pouches, they take them off you. They cut them off you. Whatever they got to do to get them off you. They start bringing you. 25 guards surround you and walk you guys through the streets, and they start bringing you on your way. They bring you all the way to a port, to one of the ports over here, which I'm going to circle. And they ship you out to this island over here. When I put an arrow there. And I use a circle to align. Now, Rob, your group, this is with Findalar, with Lump, with Botorius, and who am I missing? Yeah, the 4 of you. You guys are this triangle, and they actually board your own ship, and they took you last week to the same place. Okay? Now, you guys arrive first, and they take you to this island. Basically, what this island is you hear them mentioning it and calling it what it is, and they basically call it Lock and Key. And it looks like it's a barracks that for some reason they turned half the barracks and they modified it into a prison. And the only things you get is that it was done in the last 2 years. Sometimes with sometime recently. And you get that just by a lot of information being spewed around you by all the guards and things like that. So let's see. So Scott Weber says, bribery. Did Sparky ever get the Toon Mage and get his plan in action? Scott, he may have. I'm not going to say what has happened yet, but I did put that plan into action at least. I can't tell you what's going on with it. Arjuna says, long time to see you guys. Wow, Tony is like the only person that somehow loses weight during the quarantine. Oh, wow. Thank you. I don't think I lost any weight, though. I think it's just because I have the phone really high. Because, look, the higher I go, the fatter I get. See?
Oh, God.
51 shares. All your rolls and your enchantments are now activated. Congratulations.
Thank
you,
Yes.
everyone out there.
Just a little bit too late. I'm sorry.
Thank
everybody.
It's okay.
It is a little bit too late. That would have been a nice thing. Okay, so they'll take you in. You guys all arrive on the island. Now, here's how it works. You guys see this island. In the middle on top is this very square-like and very large and reinforced structure. And you see there's tons of guards coming out, which are all pirates. You know, once this city was called Northport, and I'm sure there were more traditional guards, but now it's just all pirates hanging out. Looks like it's like a Tortuga that's like somehow keeping disciplined. Now, on the bottom, they're up on like a hill. So imagine, I'm drawing on my screen, imagine this all goes down to the water. And near the water are the ports, which are much lower than the building that's on top. And there are ports coming out of all these caves, and there's ships inside and out. And you can see in some of them, as you're coming up, you get an angle to a few. They're actually constructing ships. And your first idea is that they're probably having the people that are locked up inside construct ships for them. So it looks like, again, some kind of barracks somehow turned into some sort of prison center. Do you guys want to ask me any questions about the description of the place before I continue?
Where is it located?
So it's where those arrows are. So I'll put a big square around the whole thing. That is the island with all the ports.
How many armed guards are there? Are there armed guards?
Everyone is armed. They all have rifles on them. A lot of them have pistols on their sides. You have 25 on the ship, plus the guys that are just manning the ship and things like that. When you arrive on it, it's like literally being in the middle of like a military unit. There's pirates everywhere, and you think that maybe because they're actually getting ready to go out or coming in, so it's like a junction point for all of them. So this gotta be in the hundreds, like outside of it, all like bullshitting and talking to each other. Some have a fire lit, they're eating, they're chilling out. It's like you're in the middle of the military camp in a sense. It's probably the biggest, largest presence of manned pirates on the entire city.
Are the prisoners wearing anything in particular, or do they have their regular clothes on?
You get caught with some of the prisoners. You do see that the clothes are changed. You think it's just like all gray.
Are we on the ship right now?
You're about to. Well, you guys are still on. The other crew, group number 2, I guess, the group with Rob. You guys are about to disembark, and the other group is still riding up.
Wait. Are we on the ship, or are we getting onto the ship?
You're on, as of right now, I fast forward you, you're on the ship sailing across to the island. Rob's group is actually already there and disembarking onto the island.
And as we're on the ship, we have 25 guards on us?
Yes.
Were there any additional guards on the ship?
There's guys that have like pistols on their sides, and they're all like helping out, just doing like the regular rigging,
right?
sails.
Like ship, yeah,
Yeah, shipmates.
There's the regular ship's crew and then 25 guards additional, basically. Right?
Yes,
Is that right? Okay.
What's
and
at
50
the top
stars
of
from... I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's at the top of the hill?
The top in the middle is the building.
Oh, okay.
So if someone was... It's obviously very defendable. If somebody was storming the shores, it would be a little bit difficult to make the angles. You'd be shooting the cannonballs up and probably over more than you'd be hitting. And the walls, you could tell right away, are reinforced in a lot of places.
Okay.
Any other questions? Even online, any fans have any questions, let me know. For before, 50 stars from Arjuna. I don't think I mentioned that before. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you,
we just got 200 stars from Scott Weber. Guys, once there's less than 20 guards and you are able to see the other party members locked up, it's time to go crazy and start killing. Don't end up locked behind bars and then free the rest of the party. Peter has to know, is Brooke's mom here? She'll teach them Pirate Guard the lesson or two. Douglas Kramer, I did not see any stars. If they were there before, I just didn't notice them. Just let me know. Or staff on from Phoenix, let me know if you see them too. Let's see. Richard Wild with 20 people and THISTLE being so small could try to get away. He's small. You can make that try. He is risking a lot. You know in game that if you try anything, they're just going to shoot you. And you have a lot of bullets on you. Derek Luxon, we'll do one more. Derek Luxon says, if they're forced to build ship, they need to hide a secret ultimate flaw that when somehow exploded, goes to explode. I swear this is an original idea. Yes, it does not sound like Rogue One at all. Okay.
Can I steal the guy who has our weapons?
I'll roll for it. No. He's on the ship, obviously. You just don't know where.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know where our weapons are. Period.
No, you're not sure. You're pretty sure they're on the ship, and they have your weapons and your items. They're taking everything except the armor off your back. Yeah, Douglas, let me know. I appreciate even the try. Even if it didn't go through, we appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, so Rob's group. You guys arrive onto the island. They take you through. Do you show any resistance, or do you walk through to where they bring you?
Following your lead, buddy.
Where are you taking us exactly? I don't understand what's happening.
He hits you in the back of the head. with the butt of the rifle.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Hey, that's
Four
the mayor.
four
That's
damage.
the mayor. Take it easy on him.
Shut up. Shut up.
Didn't
Anything
I?
else?
No, nothing. That's
Rob,
So Rob,
knocked out.
Rob, what they do for you? Actually, you don't take that damage, Rob, because you're still in the suit.
I'm still in my suit.
Yeah, they don't take the suit off you, so they just clunk you in the head with the suit.
Ow.
So I just disregard that damage. That rifle isn't going to butt anything.
I wouldn't have said anything either if he got hit in the suit.
Yeah. Okay. Scott Weber says Lump is ready to attack. He wants to attack everybody. Now you're surrounded by hundreds of guards. So it's up to you guys. So 5 seconds, guys. Any resistance, or do you go in? 5, 4, 3,
No.
2, 1. Nothing.
Go on.
Okay. They bring you guys inside. We're going to jump into the group. Other group, you guys are brought over. You see that your other party has already gone inside. The doors are closed. You guys now arrive on the island. From here, disembarking the boat, to going into the door, which is obviously taking you, do you give you any resistance? You have 5 seconds. 5.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys all go inside. We'll now go inside the barracks and jail. Lock and key. Okay, I'm just disregard that writing. It's from the last thing. Okay, so you're looking at lock and key. You guys walk in from the bottom here. It's annoying that it's not moving. Oh, maybe if I get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so you guys coming from the bottom. Immediately to your left, you see there are slots in the walls. These are all ways for archers to shoot through, either crossbows or other such things. And there's a door on one side. They immediately stop you there, and somebody starts taking your name. I'm gonna just walk you guys through the whole process. If you stop this process, if you do something, just stop me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep moving forward like you're not stopping me. And Michael, you're about to come into the game. So the guy comes over to you. He has you guys sign your names in. You guys all sign your names. They give you, they make you remove any kind of armor on you have. And they give you these like gray shirts and pants to wear. They make you guys just do it out in the hallway. And you guys also notice that there's rifles now behind all the slots in the walls in front of you and to the side of you. So more guards have been added there, probably because you guys have just entered, and that's probably some sort of policy that they do when prisoners
Tony, when they take the armor from us, I want to try to keep an eye and see if I could see maybe where they put it.
Okay. So they take all the armor for you. It's actually pretty easy. You see them go around the corner, and they take it around the corner to the right, and then right now out of your viewpoint, but you hear a door open up and then close.
Wait, hold on. Say it one more time. I'm looking at the map. We came in the bottom, right? We went straight.
Yeah, they make that right turn, the only turn they can make.
Okay.
They walk straight down, they open a door, and they close the door. That's it. Okay, the rest of you, so they get you guys all checked in. They get your names, things like that. They walk you up to the top through a door in the middle of the screen. And what I'll do right now. Oh, that's not pulling up so easy right now. Okay, so they bring you to that door in the middle of the screen, and then they bring you up to the next door. I'm going to draw the path you guys have taken, just so it's clear. Walk through the door. They take you through a second door. Now, there's a couple of things, just so you guys know, out of game, but I haven't drawn. I haven't drawn what's in the area here, and I haven't drawn what's in this larger area here. I did that because I want you guys to experience it firsthand, and not be looking at the map. And I'm gonna describe to you for a second. They take you through this last door here, where there is another wall with slots in there. On the other side, there are tables and chairs. And they take you to this last little door here, and they bring you all into jail cells, which will be down here.
I got one more quick question. All these doors that we went through, what types of doors were they? Are they double doors?
They all have locks on them. That there's actually a wheel on one side, and they spin the wheel, and these bolts are removed out of the sides.
So it's almost like a vault door, where like you spin them like
It's similar It's similar to a vault door. Yeah. They do have keyholes on them also, but that seems to be the biggest thing about them is those turning mechanisms. It looks obviously like a gnomish invention, but it seems like a very practical one.
Are there stone walls in this building, or is there any wood?
So everything is actually made of stone. Any wall that you see that's shaded in and blackened, which is a lot of it, is what do you call it? Is 10 feet thick. Yes, stone.
Wow.
If it's not that, if it's a regular wall, it's about 2 feet thick.
And you said the final room that we just got into, you said we see cells in there. Are those, what kind of cells, like what do those look like? Are they metal bars or?
So each one of them is metal bars, and you see that there's up to 4 people in a cell at a time. About 50% of the cells are filled. Douglas Kramer, 2,000 stars. That is awesome. Thank you,
Wow.
Doug.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, Doug.
So that is Rob. If you can add that's 2 re-rolls right there, and add it to the totem.
Yep.
And re-rolls are definitely activated, so that is very helpful. Thank you. And Michael, you can use those rolls too. Make them up.
Cool.
So they bring you guys to the cell. Hogar, Jacques, and Lump. They bring you to the cell, and they put you in there. You can see. I'm trying to think what describes you. No, you don't see anything else. They put you into the cell right now. The cell next to you, they put another 4 people. This is going to be Abyssia, Botorius, Samuel. Samuel's already in there, which is Mike's character, and they're going to put Marky. Now they take Tom's character, Findalar, you notice, and you kind of notice a little bit too later, or maybe some of you don't notice until you're actively like in here, but they've actually taken him a different way and put him somewhere else. You don't. That's only your guess of why they did that.
Who was that? I didn't hear you.
Finn.
Finn?
Findalar
Oh,
is
gotcha.
taken to a completely different area.
Gotcha.
Who was left? Who didn't get assigned?
Just me.
Okay, so they put you into another area. Hold on one second. Okay.
At
So
least
here's what
Lump
we do,
will eat my food this time.
Oh, that's right. How can I not put you with Lump? Scott Weber will be so mad. Scott Weber is so mad. Okay.
He's gonna be so disappointed.
Okay. I'm putting him in with you.
Ah!
It has to go with you. Just for the movie's sake, it's got to be in there.
Oh my God.
Arky, you're in with Hogar.
The 3 of us again.
Here we
Okay.
are again.
Okay, Mike. You have in here Mike's character. You're obviously your story will probably come out. They talked to you a little bit, but Mike, there's other people that you know. You have about 10 or 11 guys that you're friendly with because they served on a crew with you. Give me the names of 2 guys that were on the crew with you, Mike. Anything you like.
We'll say that there was a Hadrig and a Billy.
And Hadrig, you said?
Yeah, Hadrig and a Billy.
Okay.
Tony, I got one more.
What's the race? What's the races?
They're actually both humans.
Both what?
Humans.
Spell. Every time you say it, it cuts it off. So spell the word.
Human.
Humans, like.
Oh, humans.
we
Okay,
are
I'm sorry.
humans.
Like, yeah.
Like you know, like
Look
us.
at yourself, Mike.
What is a human? Oh my God! I'm a front
I was like, does he don't know what a human is? Oh my god.
I have heard of them. Human. Okay.
I assure you, he's not a robot.
Tony, I got one more question.
Yeah.
Where are the guards that Abyssia enchanted?
They're not in here. They kind of pass you off the guards that are inside, but they did make it all the way with you on the island.
Okay.
I'm going to remove that writing right there. So I think everyone understands where you are. I'm going to tell you exactly what cell you are. This is cell 1. I'll put it over here so it's clear. This is cell 2. Okay, in cell 1, Thistle with you is this guy Billy and Hadrig. And now I'm gonna do something that I'm probably gonna regret because it's gonna be very hard to manage. And so I'll give a disclaimer that I'm probably not gonna get all of this right, and it's probably gonna be a bit of a shit show. But everyone in chat who wants to make a guy in this cell, roll him, name him, and give me the names. I'm just gonna throw them in a cell. Okay? You may tell me they do stuff, and it may be this most important thing in the world, and it may save the day if I get to it. I probably will not see it if everyone goes crazy right now. But you know what? I like the freedom of it.
They can.
So everyone,
Tony, they can use the die roller on Twitch, right?
They are. That's exactly how we're gonna do it. Yes.
Yeah, well, explain that out a little bit.
So guys, make
an entire jail cell.
Yes, we have enough fans. We have 168 people watching. Everyone watching right now, you're able to draw up a character, be fair, be honest, make your 6 stats, and make a character. I'm going to put him inside one of these jails right now, and he or she may or may not get the opportunity to affect the game. It's going to be amazing. So make him up, write him in the thing, and I'll do my best to get it. And remember, I may miss a lot of it. So, because, it's impossible. So let's have fun and go for it. See what happens.
It's gonna be great. That's awesome.
Yes. Okay, so everyone, 156 people are in right now. You're all playing D&D with you. I'm your Dungeon Master, Tony Hansen.
Yes.
Roll your character.
Roll your prisoner.
Name that prisoner.
Name that
Man,
prisoner.
I want to make one too.
You have one.
I'm jealous of the fans.
Go in the chat.
He's jealous.
I gotta say, Tony, that's a very interesting way on outsourcing NPC creation.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hey, have you guys seen the Bill and Ted 3 trailer? Maybe somebody could roll Bill and Ted, where they're all jacked up in prison in the trailer.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I saw that part. It's funny.
So,
here we go. Much better. Okay, I'm actually viewing Twitch right now. So go ahead and roll up your stuff. If you guys want to roll it in Twitch, that's probably even better. Roll your d6s. You can roll a 4d6 and see what you get, and just do it. No, then it won't add. And you have to roll 3d6. Roll your 3d6 and see what you get. We'll accept that.
yeah, it should.
No, I don't think it's set up. So you have to roll 1d6 3 times. I don't think it's set up for 3d6.
Roll a 1d20.
Yeah, it's just
Go big and go
exclamation
home.
point. That's risky.
Bunch of intelligence prisoners.
That's ballsy. That means you have to. But if anyone gets a 19 to 20, you have to disregard and roll again.
I mean, come on, most of these
So,
people
if you want to.
are pirates anyway. So I mean, how smart could they possibly be?
Yeah. So you'll have to, again. You can't roll 3d6. Roll a d6. Just do it 3 times. See. Yeah. Have fun. Finish your characters to see how this goes. And maybe I'll regret this later. I probably will.
No, it's
No regrets, Tony. No regrets.
Don't tell me, guys. Don't tell me your names right now. I see someone put in there. That's awesome. But I'll do it at one time. That way I can try to get everybody at once. So just do all the work, put it together. Keep watching the show because you're going to be in one of those cells. And anyone new to Audio Dungeon right now, there's a lot of people coming in. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitch, YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, so you guys get all put into the cells they put you in. Mike, I told you that you're in one of the cells. You're in with Abyssia, Botorius, and Lump. Right next to that is Holgar, Jacques, and Arky. There's no 4th person, at least not yet. And Thistle, Billy, and Hadrig. Okay, you guys are all in the cells next to each other. And role play.
Am I still in the suit, or did they make me get out of it?
They made you get out of it, yeah. They were like very confused about where you were in the suit and how it worked. But they get you out of it, and probably 6 guys drag the suit off.
Okay.
They say also, like, what is this, a can opener? Oh no, it's a beer tap.
This is a boat in his chest.
Boat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
The clock
It's
on
every-
the
Boat.
cool.
Is this a spork? Okay.
So sorry.
Guys.
So there's been Abyssia and Bo have come into my jail cell. and
Lump.
And Lump. And was I just there completely alone beforehand?
Yeah, you were alone. So there's about 50% of the cells are not filled, but it seems like they're trying to fill to the maximum the bottom half of the whole barracks that you see, so they can keep everybody together. And you know that box in the center of that whole giant room, there's actually 2 of those boxes, that the guards sit in there. And you know there's always at least 8 guards in there with rifles to shoot out at any time. And any other features about the map you guys will see, but you guys can now role play. You're all moved into the jail, and it's all yours. Go for it, guys.
Here we are again.
Once again.
Can we
They put us in here with this guy.
We can talk between cells or no?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just bars between.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You have remember, no items, no armor, no weapons, nothing.
Nothing.
Guys, what are we gonna do?
Wait a second. Who? Hi. Who are you?
Yeah, so you probably see this figure who has his like feet up on a stool, like long hair falling in front of the face, big beard, and then when he looks up, you see elvish features, and you're like, huh, that's weird. Elves can't usually grow beards or anything like that. So I kind of look up and I say, oh, hello, what are you in for?
I don't even know. We didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Are we charged with anything? I don't think so.
We didn't do anything.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, they just don't like us.
We pulled in suspiciously, they felt, because we waited for
We
a
were
while.
on a, what did you call it? A diplomatic mission. That's right.
Well, I don't think that went very well, did it?
No.
I'm from a reunion. Kind of.
What are you in for?
Oh, me, I'm a regular here. I've been here for about 2 years, ever since its inception, really.
2 years.
Oh my God.
You know, food's not bad.
Tell them the truth. Billy, this guy, he goes, I'm Billy the Killer, and I'll tell you what, we ain't here for nothing. For doing a good job. I used to serve, as well as this man over here, we used to serve as part of Raven's crew. And you know what he did? We helped him take over the whole city. And after we did, we went to the barracks, he had us come here, and they jumped us, and they threw us in jail. For nothing.
Sounds about right.
Oh, Billy, you're always so dramatic.
You're dramatic, your face is dramatic.
So in my 2 years here, would I have tested to see if magic still works?
So you've tried a couple of like low-level wizardry when you can. Nothing has worked. You don't know why. You don't know how they're doing it. You've had the thought of maybe it's anti-magic shell and maybe like you can get out of the range of it. But everywhere you go, you cannot escape it. You're not sure why.
Did you tell us?
Pardon me.
What's that?
Did you? I don't know if you told us his name.
Oh, I'm Samuel.
Samuel. Nice to meet you, Samuel. I'm Abyssia.
Botorius. And this is
Nice to meet
Lump.
both of you. Oh, the strong silent type.
Yeah. Watch your dinner around this guy. You know.
I am Lump. I eat all stews.
Mm-hmm. He's very
Thank
powerful.
you in advance for your stew.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love the stew around here.
Great.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Peter Heffernan wants to know how good the food is. Michael, roll a d20. That's how good the food is.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
All right, let's see if I can roll better than a 3 this time.
You wasted 20 on this.
I did not. It is a natural 1.
Oh no.
I think
Food is terrible.
I think after just like talking about this, like, you know, this is just the way that Samuel's trying to introduce himself to the party, but he kind of grimaces just at the thought of the next meal.
Me all of a sudden not excited for stew.
It'll be an event that you'll always remember. Let's say that.
Great.
The other man with
So-
Billy stands up and he goes, I am Hadrian. It is nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Thistle.
As Billy mentioned, I'm was a part of Raven's crew. Now it's just a lot of us, about 10 or 11 of us left. Although yesterday they took out our fearless leader, the Goblin, and who knows what they're doing with him.
You have no idea
We've
what
locked in here for 2 years, and they just took him out yesterday. So it's something is definitely feeling fishy about this.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So what do they make you do in here? I mean, they haven't just left you in this one cell for 2 years, have they?
This is me out of character. I'm guessing that they're making me build ships.
Yes, everyone's been building ships. They put you in different groups every single time, and they bring you to a different port underneath every time, which is one of like 11 different ports. And you're always building a ship, and you've started to get pretty good at it because you've done it so many times.
And have I tested my magic down there, just like
Yes.
subtly?
Absolutely. Anything you could think of right now, you've tested, and you thought you'd be able to maybe cast magic when you were there. Even sometimes you're working like low in the ship. They have the ship on like this dry dock, and you thought maybe that would be okay. You've tried it, nothing. You can't get any spells out.
So I turned to whoever asked that question. I was like, "Oh, we've been building ships for 2 years now. I'm assuming it's assembling a fleet of some kind for the Raven."
That explains why they have so many ships.
Samuel, you say you've been here before, so that means you've gotten out. How did you get out?
I have not gotten out. Only in my dreams, I'm afraid.
Yeah, good luck. We did not get out. We've been here the whole freaking time eating this crappy food.
Now, why don't
Yeah,
you
the whole
swim out
time?
when they take you out to where the boats are?
Well, it's mainly the guns,
So, yeah.
I would say. I'm more of a wait and bide my time than just run and get shot in the back.
So, how does the justice system work out here? They just throw us in these cells. Are we getting a trial? How does this all work? Are they coming back for us?
Would I know the answer
No
to
trial
that?
for us.
Have I seen
No trial.
more people?
There is
coming?
a court system in this city, and you're pretty sure it's active. But you guys, it wasn't about putting you on court. You guys out of game. You guys know that Raven. You guys are becoming famous. You're becoming popular. First as the crew of Raven, then as like the crew of the lead ship, and Raven was admiraling a whole bunch of pirate ships, and then as the elite crew helping to take down the city. And Raven, realizing that his crew is becoming famous along his own name, took all of you guys, just threw in the prison. You think that he didn't kill you? Sorry, I was just gonna say. You think that he didn't kill you because he figures that people would see that as being a little bit too much, so he put you in. And maybe there's a fake story, maybe there's not. You have no idea. You just know he obviously betrayed you.
Based on my current circumstances, I would say that you've managed to piss off the Raven in some degree. Is that too far to go to say?
Well,
I think he pissed
Sure.
us off more
Yeah.
than pissed him off.
But exactly, that's what I would say.
are we? I whispered to Hogar, who's in my cell. Hogar, are we? I'm a little confused. Are we acknowledging who we are? Do they know who we are? Am I Arky Fint right now? If they ask, or I gotta admit I'm confused. At the end,
He's losing it. He's losing it.
I'm not. Oh, what is our plan here?
Jacques goes up to you and smacks you in the face. You are Arky Fint. Relax.
I think I thought I was Arky Fit before.
So I know.
No, I'm Arky.
What name did you sign on the paper when you walked in the door?
I don't remember.
What's wrong with you? Still drunk?
I think the wild magic wore off already.
It takes longer for some people. Okay, so I'm Arky Fint. I assume everybody here knows who we are. What?
Okay, I got it, guys. I'm Arky Fint. Let's make an
I
idea
got
to
it
get
all
out
figured
of
out. I got it all figured out, people. Now I understand this game now.
Lauren Hicks goes snap out of it.
Out of it.
All right,
Oh
so
man,
what
that
the
was
fuck-
classic.
Why isn't the Raven just gonna kill us all right now? Like,
Okay, guys.
Hey,
Everyone who's made a character up, whether you are in Twitch or Facebook, one of those two, those ones I have up right now. So put your character's name and put your stats in there just so we see it once. We have it documented. But you put your name, put your class, put your race, and you can set your character on 3rd level. And we'll see if you survive. You may not.
Yes.
I think it's the same reason why they didn't kill these guys. You know, it'll look bad if he starts killing everybody. People will be, oh, this guy's not so good. He's fooling everyone. And the people that really know, they're in here. That's what's going on.
So either they keep us in here forever, or we have a trial. What do we say?
Long enough till they forget. Look, these guys have been in here 2 years already.
Till they forget. Yeah, that's gonna be years.
Yeah.
Let's assume.
If I've been scouting out this place for 2 years, would I understand if there is, like was mentioned before, a certain area that if a photon torpedo hit, it would destroy this entire place? Like, have I mapped this out? Do I have any idea, like guard rotations?
You've been thinking about photon torpedoes every day.
It's that wild magic.
So you're looking for the answer to your question is you're looking for weak points. What I will do, Michael, is I will allow you looking at the map. I don't know if you can see the map on screen. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at the map on screen. I'll allow you to ask me 3 questions, and the crew can help you right now, or anyone here on the chat. And you guys can monitor the chat as well as I do. 3 questions, and I'll tell you everything about that area or section of the map or a specific question. And if you hit the bullseye, I'll tell you the secret.
Oh, damn.
Have fun.
Hit the bullseye.
Well, I would say one of them should have to do with the lower right-hand quadrant.
Like the storage room?
Do we know that's a storage room?
But we know that
isn't that where he went?
We know that's where they brought our armor, so we know that they're storing our armor in there.
So maybe don't ask about
they
that
brought our
exact
storage,
spot,
yeah.
but maybe like one of those other rooms up there.
I'm more concerned about the 2 that are unlabeled.
I thought that would be a little too obvious.
So where do we go in this area to go down and build the ships?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I hope that's not one of my questions. I'm just trying to figure out where on this map.
Okay, I'll give you that one because it's fine.
Another great question.
On the right side, in the middle of the map, you're gonna see a door that goes to a very long rectangle room. It's in the middle of the map on the upper side. There's actually stairs in that room that go all the way down.
Cool.
Now there you go.
That's one room.
Got it. I agree that this top right unlabeled room, I would love to know more about.
The top on the right?
Yeah, top right.
Okay. So this room is interesting. This room is like a halfway point between like when the guards want to speak with you guys or they want to do something. Sometimes you walk through this room and you see there are supplies in here. There are barrels. There are crates. Sometimes you see the guards are actually having some kind of meeting in here. Sometimes if they want to talk to you or somebody else, they actually throw a table in the middle of the room with chairs and they talk to you and the guards standing around, a lot or a little. It's almost like a makeshift room for whatever they need to do with the guards that in the best way they can control the room.
While I was in there, did I know what was in those barrels?
No, you wouldn't be able to. Because once you move anywhere they don't want you to, they would stop you.
Doesn't smell like gunpowder or anything in that room, does it?
At times it does.
I mean, okay. Does anybody have anything else they would like to know about?
The room next to the one with the tables.
Oh yeah.
With the rectangle, whatever the hell that is in the middle of the room.
Just right above the storage room. Yeah, I like that.
The table that you talking about the tables on the top?
No.
Oh, on the right?
In the middle,
Yeah,
right,
on the bottom,
side,
right middle.
right side middle.
All the way to the right.
Like-
Against the outside
gotcha.
wall.
So you've never been in that room? you know about it. So yes, you're seeing it on the map, but you know it exists, and you know it's like the mess area for all the guards. That's the barracks side of the whole place.
What's a square on this map? Is that 5 feet or
10 by 10.
10? Okay.
Okay, I've been. Is this a prison library? The best weapon can be books. Peter, that's funny.
Knowledge is power.
There's no library in here. Half the bottom section, the bottom right section, is the barracks part, pretty much, and the whole left and the top is basically the prison, and there are steps that go down to where they work every day.
So I have a general question. I actually direct this towards Samuel. So this whole place was a barracks at one point?
Yes, we when this whole mutiny happened, I guess it's not a mutiny if you don't take over the captain and the captain takes over you. But anyways, whatever term that is, we were placed in this barracks, and it was converted into a prison for us. So it's half of the barracks, half of the prison.
So let me ask you, because I'm assuming this is where you were sleeping then when this all went down before it became prison?
That is correct. Yes.
Were there any ways in or out of here that weren't through the front door or those bottom steps that you remember?
Would
Is
I
that the
know
question
the
you
answer?
do? You want to ask me that question?
I think that is a very good question to ask.
Okay, so the complete ways in and out are the front entrance that you came in, the steps going down. You're pretty sure there are windows on the bottom right on the walls on both those sides. You see little tiny squares. Those are actually ways in and out. And the stairs I told you that goes down to the cavern. Imagine there's 11 giant cavern holes that have been carved out for ships that come into like a dry dock where they build, and they build on pretty much their ships every single day. Those are the complete list that you know about of ways that are in or out. I'm gonna let you guys one more question.
I'll crowdsource this, so tell me what you guys think. But I feel like those guard rooms in the middle, they're interesting at the very least. I feel like this might be the key to at least causing a jailbreak.
Well, the only doors. Hold on, let me take a look here. Door. Tony, in the middle, right? There's a solid door, the solid wall that goes through the middle, right? And then I guess there's a gate or a bar.
You're talking about the square in the exact middle?
Well, I'm assuming that's a guard area, correct?
It is a guard area, yes.
Okay. But there's no door leading into that from our cell area, correct? If I'm looking at that right?
No, there's not.
Okay. All right.
So,
Dolores
Dolores
Davis. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. I want to hear what Dolores Davis has to say.
A couple of things coming here. So Jarrett Wood says, have Lump and Hogar pull in the bars and use them as piercing weapons. That's interesting. Dolores Davis says, the time is now for Abyssia and her mom to sing their magical enchantment song that puts the Raven in a trance and is now under our control. We release all the prisoners and then leave the area where they were locked up for so long.
Oh, Tony, we missed that before. We were discussing about that when you when you disconnected, and we thought that was gonna be the thing to do, and we approved it, so it's done.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it! I have to get rid of that rule where you guys take over as DM when I go.
Well, you shouldn't have gave that to me as a feat. That's your fault. I'm sorry, man.
I admit it. It's completely my fault. I don't know why I ever did it.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, so we have I have 5 characters here. Then we'll get back to you, Mike. 5 characters here. Deuce X Banana. It's a human ranger. Cthulhu. I have Liv Mora McCracken. which looks like it was an ex captain. Orlander Hollowhill, a halfling, and Gathard, a dragonborn swashbuckler.
Nice.
So we're gonna split them up from Livmora, Orlander, and Gathard. You guys are in one cell, and Deuce, ex-Banana, and Cthulhu, you are in the other cell.
Pirate.
If anyone wants to join in, it's 9:42. I'll give you the next 8 minutes to make a character and get in. If anyone who's joining in late, you can make a character and join the cells. Right now, we have just 5. I may have not seen somebody do it. If I didn't see it, if I missed it, just copy and paste it, put it back in, and I'll add you on. Go ahead, Mike.
So I feel like there is a classic story trope where the breakout to the of the jail is caused like at like recess, or everybody goes out into the into the courtyard, and then you cause a riot, and then that provides the distraction to get out of there. Do we ever get like brought out into a area where we are able to stretch our legs or anything like that?
A yard.
Yes, a yard. Thank you. Or is it only down there, and it's only in these different groups?
So the only kind of free time they give you is they bring you up to the top left of this map where you see the tables and chairs, and they'll let you guys chill. When they do that, they arm the right wall right there with guards in there besides where they are normally. Other than that, you're working. So that's it. When you're working, it's kind of like your time to get out, but you're experiencing the breeze, although you're not really out in the sun so much. You're in the cave.
Do they bring everybody down to work all at once, or do they bring you down in shifts?
No, they bring us down in shifts, usually about 20 at a time. Sometimes they overlap, sometimes they don't, so they change the times all the time.
What about at night? Is it 24/7, or is it just like, is it during the day?
No, they let us sleep during the night. Thank God. Thank the ancients.
How many guards are with you when they take you out to work?
It's usually about 20 or 30, max. What they do, it looks like to me, is that when these pirates that come in from all the ships, the other ones that are working, the ones that are in downtime, just relaxing, they put them in down there with us just to watch us. And they sit on the sides, they shoot the breeze, talk about whatever, and make sure we're not getting away.
Now, what's the guard situation here at night? Is it full manned? Is it half manned? Is it?
Well, they usually leave the guards in the middle of the boxes, that we call them, in the center, and they shift out every like 4 hours.
But is it always 8 man? Is it always 8 men?
Usually 8, yes.
What's in the cells with us? Are there cots? What is it?
It's there are stools in there, and there's pretty much spots for hay if you guys lay down. That's it.
Besides the guards, are there do we see any other weapons pointed at us?
No. No weapons.
Is there a ceiling to this place? It's enclosed, right?
It is enclosed. Ceiling is about 15 feet high.
All right.
And are there any posters on the walls that we could possibly dig behind?
Andy Dufresne. All through my shit and came
I
out
have a
to
spoon.
Just thought I'd take a guess. Okay.
If you guys took Morgan with you, he would be in there with you right now. It'd be perfect. It would have been Shawshank Redemption 2.
So amazing.
Samuel,
Shawshank
when they
Redemption.
let us out for lunch, do they let us all out together, or do we have to go out in shifts?
That is a great question. Do I know the answer to that?
Do the guards go on the shifts, was the question?
No.
Is everybody let out to lunch at the same time?
No, nothing is everybody at the same time. It's always in like groups of 20. Just want to take a second here. Scott Weber is asking, If you look at Lump's character sheet on D&D Beyond, he has a set of thieves' locks picks that he's hidden under his hat. The guards find it. The guards removed any clothing that is unnecessary, so they absolutely would have found the picks in the hat.
I don't think they're going to be letting us out for lunch, or second lunch, or
lemonsies.
What?
Yeah.
Lauren Hicks says, finally I cast Fireball, Fire to Stars. Lauren Hicks, you have one of the characters here. You're Deus Ex Banana. You're a ranger. Is that you, I think? Which means you don't have Fireball.
So, I got one more question I got to ask. Has anybody ever died in here in the cells?
I would also love to know that.
I've seen him take a few people out. There's actually one peculiar creature that is in the cell with the three of you over there. This large wooden creature they took out about 3 days ago.
And he was dead?
Curious to see if no idea. I don't even know what he is.
A wooden creature?
Yeah, he's large and wood.
Like a tree.
Tree?
Yes, I mean he don't look like a tree. He looks like a person, but he's made of wood.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Supposedly everyone says that he's some sort of I don't know, concoction of Wexel gone wrong or whatever, and they threw him in here.
Any idea what they do with people that die?
Probably throw him in the ocean.
Do you know?
Peter Heffernan says, is it possible to sneak tools or parts of tools while working? If anyone in these cells wants to try to do that, you could try it. But if you get caught, they're just going to kill you.
So
we have...
I'm sorry. I'm continuing my line of my train of thought here.
Go ahead.
So if you die, they just toss you into the ocean, but like they drag you downstairs and just throw you.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what the gods have been doing so far. They don't really let any bones lay around. People can fashion those into lockpicks and the like.
Lauren Hicks,
do you have your lockpicks on you?
Lauren Hicks, who's playing Deus Ex Banana, she just said that she tries to kill off anyone who's in the cell with her. Who is Cthulhu?
Oh my god.
Which is Cthulhu, who is Ron3430. So you guys can hash that out on Twitch if you want.
I guess I'm gonna find out what they do with dead bodies, huh?
Yeah, perfect. We'll help you. Let's kill somebody. We'll find out.
There's a lot of violent prisoners in this prison.
Gafford, you are in the cell with Liv Mora, Orlander, and you. That is it. So it's Deuce and Cthulhu in one, Liv Mora, Orlander, and Gafford in the other one. And now Argor is in. Argor, you are in your cell by yourself until someone else logs in. And we're going to cut it here, I think. I don't think we have anybody else coming in. That's Cadian's character. And...
you get Nash's?
Yeah, he created somebody.
Xanatar? Xanatar?
Who's Xanatar?
Nash? Scott.
I didn't see that. Okay, you're with Argor. With a Z or X?
Z.
What's the race?
It just says barbarian. Doesn't say race.
Doesn't need a
Nash,
race.
what's your race? That's why he loved Lump so much. He just loves the barbarians. He's trying to double up, make 2 lumps. That's what he's doing right now. Clever.
Double lump.
Double lumps.
Me lump 2? Lump the sequel? Search for more lump?
We also have...
I have your character. I got it, Argor. I got it.
We also have Rockette, the halfling rogue, on Twitch.
Nice.
Arquette, okay, you're also Arquette. You're in with Argor.
No, Rockette, like the Rockettes, like the kicking legs in New York City.
Got it, Rockette.
Rockets.
Okay, so Argor, Xanatar, and Rockette, you're in one cell. Gathard, Orlander, and Liv Mora, you're in another cell. Cthulhu and Deus Ex Banana, you are in your cell. Apparently, you may be fighting. That is up to you guys. You could just do that in Twitch to have the fight, and we will all watch with bated breath. Okay, so you guys just talk for a while. You see a guard come by. He's got a gun. Walks by to all the cells. He does not get close, and just kind of looks at you guys, gives you all a glare, continues on his way.
So, when do they usually take you down to work on these boats? Not that I really want to work on a boat, but might give me a little bit more perspective of what I'm working with here.
You asking me? You're asking each other.
Well, I was just asking, but I'm assuming the question's gonna go to you because.
When they take you on the boat, it always changes. They never have a steady schedule.
All right.
The bar woman, Abyssia, I think you said your name was. You seem like a charismatic person. I mean, you might be able to convince one of these guards to get close enough to the bars, and we just, do the classic bang his head against the bars, take his keys away, and then break everybody out of here. Definitely something they don't trust me. I'm such a likable person, but it's just not what not what they're really in for right now.
I'm shocked they don't trust you, Samuel. You do seem very trustworthy. Do you know if every guard carries a set of keys, or is there a certain?
Would I know that, Tony?
No, you don't know.
You
don't know that the answer.
Poor Abyssia go risk it herself.
Tony.
Well,
Go ahead, Mike.
No, you go.
No, continue on. Okay.
Yes, Mike, go.
Well, I mean, like, she doesn't have to be the one that is doing the head banging herself. One of us could do that. But yeah, either way, I'm not exactly sure if they would have.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
It's a good idea. I just want to make sure that it would be fruitful and not
a suicide mission.
Yeah, I mean, my charisma is only so much of a plus. I can maybe save 1 to 2 of us. Maybe not all of us.
I feel like we gotta try something, though. The Raven's never gonna let us out of here.
Well, I might have an idea, but I want to save that as a last resort, and I really don't want to try it unless I know what I'm looking into.
We got some action on Twitch if you want to check it out, Tony.
Need some more information.
Sure. Let's see. Lump says to Abyssia, remember when we were trapped to the prison and souls... Oh, I'll just say it. Sorry, it's Lump. Abyssia, remember when we were trapped in the prison and souls and you paid dead? Can you do that again? And then we tell guards you just died, and then you come back to your body once you're escape.
Escape.
Oh, that's right.
Later on, when we escape it.
Yes. I love that.
Okay, so
Okay.
Xanatar, who was in the cell with Argor and Rocket, listening to your conversation all of a sudden, and this just starts to try to bend the bars. Xanatar rolled D20, which you're already doing, very good. And Ron 3430, which is Cthulhu, says, "I want to die, so I'll fight." She's trying to attack you, and Lauren Hicks, you'll need to go over to Twitch and attack Ron 3430. And then when you guys resolve it, let us know. We'll be watching. Be the first cool battle we'll see in Twitch solo. Okay, so Xanathar is trying to get out of the bars. He just starts rolling it like crazy, and nothing seems to be happening at all. You imagine he tries this all the time.
So, Tony, I want to use my the ability I have for the secret doors. I just kind of want to like look around and see if I like at the walls and see if maybe there's anything that like
you check all the walls. You check around from where you can see in your vantage point, and you see there are no doors that are secret or anything.
Was there was there any type of like scrapings or anything like that? Maybe that somebody else made on a wall trying to escape at some time, or
I'll roll for it. There are some scrapings on the wall, but it's nothing is helpful. It
Okay.
looks like somebody's just counting something.
Okay.
Serenfora, you roll to see if you can check. See if you can steal something. You rolled a 15. I'm gonna give it to you. You steal we'll say like a half durable fork. You managed to get it into your cell. So congratulations. Evan, you have tried to pickpocket somebody. Roll d20 again, and the higher you roll, the better the pickpocket will be. It had to be a guard or something like that. So, if you roll really high, I'll give you a dagger. So we'll see. And that is. Oh, Gathard has a sleight of hand. I thought Evan was trying to do it as well. I think you're trying to do it also, maybe. Gathard, you could try to roll a d20 to see what you get. And that's it. Put it on the end of the chat. Xanatar goes rage, tries again. So Xanatar, this one guy's just going, ah! And he's trying to get out of everything. Cthulhu says, if I'm attacked, I'm going to use shocking grasp. If not, I remain alert. Cthulhu, Ron, you know that you can't use magic. It's barred. You don't know why, but you're not able to use it. So you have to defend yourself and everything else. So you see two people are in one of the cells, and they're kind of like looking at each other. They want to kill each other, which is very cell-like, I would say, for a prison probably. 7-4 rolled a 9. Iraq's dex is 19. Your dex is 19, Evan. But what did you get? Let us know. You rolled an 8. Oh, so you get nothing. And we're gonna finish this up so I can get back to the main story. 7-4 rolled a +6. What was your +6? But what was the roll? So 15 again. Okay. Far more competent making tools. Okay, so 7-4, you're giving the tool to who? To Gathard? Explain to me. Give me one quick thing about what you tried to do. It's already getting confusing. Okay, so back to you guys. You guys are basically just hanging out. You're talking about, you're learning about the cell. I'm going to kill a bunch of hours for you. I'm going to roll 1d4 and kill a bunch more. It's only 1, so that's good for you. You guys are 3 days and 6 hours now into your mission. When you reach 7 days and you're not back in Rhaegar, you lose the gold. You don't have the gold with you.
Tony, do the guards ever come close to the gates, to the bars?
You've only seen one guard come by and did not get
okay.
within 10 feet.
Okay.
Didn't get within 10 feet. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, sorry.
You guys do anything else? You guys just kind of wait? You chill? What do you do?
I just want to search. I want to search the cell. I want to see if maybe these two guys had lifted anything or maybe hid it someplace in the cell at all. I just want to check through the hay or whatever's around.
You check through the hay. You're not finding any items or anything.
Okay.
Billy sees you doing it. He's like, "There's nothing in there. Just more hay."
Never know.
Tony, I tried to contact the elven beings that I was in contact with last time. So I close my eyes.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, Melvin.
Yes.
So this is your thing you do when every time you're in prison.
Yeah.
She wants to go to space, alien land.
They're space elves. Okay. I think last time you might have rolled a natural 20 or whatever you did, or used a coin. I don't know what you did last time to make me give that to you, but you obviously did something big. So roll a natural 20. That's what it's gonna take.
Okay.
What the hell did you use the last time?
There was a certain situation, I think. Because wasn't it? Didn't something happen with?
Oh, she used the ethereal. She used the
Earthstone.
ethereal spell.
Wait, yeah.
That's why, and then she went above,
right,
and
and
it
she
was
just
when
went
all
up.
the. It's
Right.
when the necromancer was taking over everything, and then they were already kind of like. It was a weird time.
Right.
She went
She
past
just kept
that.
going up into outer
Yeah.
space.
So is that a spell that she has? Is that a spell you have?
No, I use Earth Song. That song. I wish that I could be a ghost.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I fancied the show.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ah, damn. I'm gonna
Want
use
to use a reroll?
one of my personal, yeah. So that'll leave me
Okay,
with
good.
that'll leave me with 2.
Wow.
No,
Hope,
12.
hope
10
we're
and
praying
12.
there, huh? Woo.
10 and a 12. No.
All right.
No good. There's nothing.
No space abyssia.
Don't.
So yeah, I just basically kind of want to wait and see like what the situation is, like what we go downstairs to do, or when we go and do it.
Should we just try and negotiate our way out of here? Maybe we can make a deal with the Raven. I don't know.
Oh boy.
What kind of a deal?
It won't be good. Whatever it
surrender.
is.
We'll have to relinquish our claim on the gold and offer to not stand in Raven's way.
That's not gonna do it.
I know.
He's already got the gold. That's already. We can't barter with that.
Yeah, but it's
God.
still an alliance with the Sunken City. I don't know.
Tony, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been 3 days for us in the cell? How long have we been in the cell?
No, you've only been in the cell for hours.
Hours. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Another person is in one of the cells, Miss Englantine Price, who is an elven maid apprentice witch, 3rd level elven mage druid. Trying to get
Cool.
every single ability in there. Good luck, Michael Aldridge.
So Arky, thinking about what you're just saying here. So let's think about this reasonably, right? So the Raven is gonna have control of the seas, right? Pirates really aren't good on land. I mean, he doesn't have a ground force, right?
Well,
Anybody?
with all this money, he could hire a mercenary army, though.
That's right.
I think with all this money, he's probably just gonna build boats. That's what he knows. He knows boats. He doesn't know about land forces.
So what are you saying?
We have land forces. He does not. So he can claim all the sea lands he wants. Ain't gonna help him when he gets to the shore.
What if he makes a deal with some of the cities and gives them the money?
He's not the type of guy to make a deal with cities. He's the type of guy that's gonna pull into harbor at a port and take over a city. Like,
Well, he was willing
Here.
to deal with.
right? So I think we might be able to negotiate with him. Maybe we can offer him something that he wants in exchange for helping us at the same time.
Maybe these guys would know what he wants. You know, they were with him long enough. You guys know him.
That's true. What does he want? I mean, obviously he wants power. We know that. I mean, is there any? What's his goal? What's his?
What's the end goal?
Yeah. What's his end
When
game?
we were part of the Ravens crew, he really wanted a place of power, a base, and that was what he's had here ever since he realized that goal. We've been locked away. We don't have any further information.
But once somebody gets something like that, there's always more. They never just stop at one. Let's be honest. Look at the Queen. Look at the Archmage. Right? They take over a city and they expand. Right?
Well, I think he wants the Eastern Shores to himself. He always talks about dominating the sea, and now he has Ravensport. He has a fleet that's incredible, so everyone says. He probably just wants to run the seas here.
What if?
So now,
What if I challenge the Raven to a fight? 1-on-1.
That'd be great, but I don't think he'll accept.
Well,
What's in it for him?
the Sunken City.
You want to gamble? with the Sunken-
Oh.
to be honest,
Wow.
Huh?
I'm so
Wow.
confident in you, Hogar, that I'd almost be willing to do it, because I'm sure you could take him, but
Almost. I think you should do it. I believe in you, Hogar.
If we propose to him that if I win, we get the gold and we're freed. If he wins, he gets the Sunken City
you mean
and the rest of you are freed.
he becomes mayor?
That's what you take away
Yeah.
from this? Is that he becomes mayor? That's your takeaway?
Oh my god.
I
Wow.
mean, I guess it'd be worth it.
That would be quite a challenge.
Well, I mean, what if we were to offer him something bigger?
Bigger.
Yeah, bigger. I mean, the Queensland is a thorn in our side, right?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking then. I mean, the Raven's our enemy, but it seems to me he's also a pragmatist. If we can help him, he may work with us.
I mean, eventually he's going to have to fight the Queensland people. I mean, if you think about it. Because if he wants to see, and the Queen wants to come to the Red Knight, they're gonna have to butt heads at some point.
I've no love for the Queen. I
So what
wouldn't
if,
mind seeing her go down.
so why not one hand wash the other? Maybe we can offer him something that we can help him defeat Queensland. In exchange, maybe I don't want to because it's a lot, and maybe we can offer him Queensland.
I would just like to remind you that I was an old colleague of the Raven, and I have been locked away in this prison for 2 years. He doesn't necessarily play very well with others, but I mean, if you feel like that's just a good idea, you'd be able to sway him. Then
I feel it's pretty obvious that he's doesn't play well with others, considering that his first crew is pretty much locked up in here with us. But I feel like it might be a big negotiating chip, where if we can get okay from, Argon, King Argon.
Without the Red City support, we can't promise him Queensland.
Because what's it gonna help him to fight the Queensland? He can't attack their main city. Well, what's he gonna do? Surround them with ships? Oh no, he doesn't have mages. He's got pirates. Queensland's gonna blow him out of the water. So it's either gonna come down to him negotiating with Queensland to take over the Red Kingdom, or maybe us negotiating with him to take over Queensland. We already have Solst in our pocket. We're aligned with them. So at this point, I can't see. I don't know. That's just me. But what do I know?
Where's that walking tower when you need it?
That walking tower is in Solst, right where it's supposed to be. Hopefully, I hope. I don't know. It's been months. I don't know.
It would be slightly helpful.
Jared Wood says maybe Abyssia can use her womanly charm and get a guard to come into his cell and knock him out and take his keys.
Didn't we already have that plan today?
I'm pretty sure I had that plan. Yes.
Yeah.
Strong, her charm is strong.
Strong her charm is.
I mean,
I don't know. It's just a thought. But the question is, will Argon go for it? At that point, do we really need the money? If we have his fleet helping us take over Queensland, and we're telling him, hey, listen, this is gonna be yours, and this, all we want is them gone.
I feel like you're bartering with something you don't have.
Yes and no, but we do have the troops for land invasion. He doesn't.
Right.
Can't hurt to try and talk to him.
But the thing is, we have to tell him it has to be based on Argon, and we need to speak with Argon in order for that to come to fruition, or if that's even a possibility. I don't even know. Argon tell us no.
Well, we don't want to let the Raven know that yet, though. As far as we're concerned, Argon would be receptive, but we just need to get him in the room.
Samuel, I have a question. You knowing Raven so well, if he does fall out of power, or if he were to be taken out somewhere for a long walk off a short pier, would all of these all of these guards and fellow pirates of his be willing to carry out the rest of his plans, or would they fall back?
What do you think their loyalty is like?
I believe that most of the people working for the Raven are working for him because he's the best buyer or seller, or he's paying them the most.
I said that like 2 weeks ago.
I mean,
Well, either way, can we at least deliver some type of terms to the Raven for him to either accept or reject, or to have him come speak to us himself?
Well, I think we need an idea of what we're going to propose to him first before we have him come here and we're stuttering and stammering like we were back in the harbor about an hour ago.
So we offer the support of the Sunken City and the Red City in an attack against the Queen.
Yes. And he gets to keep Queensland.
It's a good deal for him. I mean, he might go for it. It doesn't leave us much except getting us out of these cells, but I guess that's our top priority.
We take down Queensland?
Yeah.
Think about what's there.
I know, but we replace it with potentially a greater foe.
Yeah, but he won't have the power of the Queen. The Queen.
I don't think the Raven is as powerful as the Queen.
He's no agent.
Yeah, correct. The Raven isn't a celestial.
I'm open to it.
And what's the worst that could possibly happen? And I whisper this part. He gets blinked out of existence. It's a win-win all around.
It's like you're proposing an alliance to get rid of a common enemy, the Queen.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Rogue School 101.
The question, and I guess you're really gonna have to convince him that he needs us to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the thing, right?
Well, last I checked, he doesn't have paladins who have anti-magic that can go against the Queen. He might
but he's got anti-magic here.
He's got
right?
Wexel. We know
How's
he's got
he doing that?
Wexel. That's it. That's his best shot.
He's keeping everybody in this building from using magic. Right?
Once again, Wexel. And if we know Wexel as well as I think I know Wexel, if he's his best shot at saving him versus people, he's screwed. The guy's afraid of his own shadow. Don't you remember what he did back in the Sunken City? He came begging to us to run.
Well,
that was some time ago.
do we request an audience then?
I can't see why not.
We have right now.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? He tells us no and we're stuck here anyway? Guess what? We're stuck here anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to interject for a second. Richard Wild's asking how is the anti-magic working there? So, guys, just so you know, anyone who has any kind of spellcasting power, this goes for any of the fans that are stuff back and forth, with the exception of Gathard, who is a Dragonborn who just spews lightning, which we're going to get to right now. That works. and you see the wizards in there, and any kind of wizards or witches or any other rooms, other things are like always fiddling with their spell, trying to make them work. Nothing is working. Nobody, not a witch, wizard, druid, none of them are getting through or getting going. All of a sudden, you see Cthulhu and Deuce fighting, two people fighting in the room, and Gather next to them breathes a dragonborn. He goes, which is lightning into the whole thing. All of a sudden, you see guards run into the area, and immediately they put up all their guns to you guys, to all three of you. They're like, get down, stop fighting. And they hold the guns up, and everyone can let me know if you do anything. Xanatar, you're trying to get out. You cannot break those bars or bend those bars. You've probably tried to do that for a long time, and you cannot simply
Is their attention fully on the other
right
people?
now? Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so I've been waiting to try this. The ember crystal that I absorbed, right? I want to turn to the back wall, like low on the wall, and I want to try to concentrate on like heat or fire or something, like to see if I can get the crystal to activate it all.
I said you gotta explain what crystal.
The crystals. I had the crystal.
What color? What color was it, Vince? The red one?
Yeah, the red one. Yeah.
Okay, so you try. You look at the black wall and you think about heat and hot and cold and all these different things. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, you see the Dragonborn kind of gets down the ground. He stops and it looks like. Oh wow. Okay. So Deuce, the other person in one of the cells, flips him the bird, and John Wick my way out.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oni writes, "Oh god, Banana's gonna die." So they're fighting, and you see them still fighting. I'm gonna roll d20, and if it is a, well, I'm actually gonna roll it on Twitch. If it is a 1 through a 5, they just are gonna kill Deuce X Banana. Let's see what it is. Here we go. Here's the roll. It is the 12.
Banana.
They did not. They just yelled you guys to stop. If you attack again, I'm gonna roll again. Anyone who tries anything funny, you will get the ID20 roll of death. Okay, let's see. Michael Alger says, what about a natural born shapeshifter like my Urda shapeshifter? His shifting is a natural ability, not magical. If it is natural, it may work. So, yes. I thought you were Elvin. Yeah. Okay, so basically, if you guys have no other plans to do anything, I'm gonna move us forward. You guys are coming up with a lot of different things, but let me know if you're going to.
We need to know now. Are we calling for the Raven?
Oh god.
I say yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are gonna try to get a guard's attention and ask to see the Raven.
Yes. God.
Okay, so the guards are there. You call them over. Like, stay out of this. What do you want?
I demand to speak to the Raven. You've locked us up here. Do you know who I am? Do you know who we are?
Arky, we have a
No.
proposition.
Tell us who you are, famous gnome.
We have a proposition from Argon. That is the.
I am Arky Fint. Tell the Raven that. He knows who I am.
Are you sure?
Okay, when you say you're Arky Fint, you see them back off a little bit, kind of like they don't want to give you the satisfaction, but they recognize you, and it's like, well, what do you want to say to the Raven?
That is for his ears. How dare you presume?
Wow.
I hardly think he would like to hear that. You let him know that the sunken city wishes to negotiate.
This guy's a mayor. Let's give him 2 shifts. He's so famous, maybe he can give them around to the other prisoners in here. They walk away, like laughing about you a little bit. You're kind of unsure if they're passing it on. We're now gonna make a roll. We're gonna pass some hours by. 2 hours go by. We're at 3 days and 8 hours. Guards come in to take you guys, and they're clearing everyone out. This includes everyone on all the fans here. Between them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus you guys, you have almost a full group. Yeah, you probably have almost 20. So they pull you guys off and out, and they bring you down to the. I'm gonna roll for right now. To the 10th cavern underneath, the 10th dry dock. And they have you guys work on the boat. They give you some basic tools, and you're basically just fastening like the mast or the stern of the boat, working different parts of it. There is some people they have like designing and leading the whole thing. You guys are doing all the grunt work and all the easy stuff. We're gonna skip over the details, but they basically just give you different things. Holgar, you're bigger. They put you on a harder task. Anyone who's little, like the gnomes and the halflings, they put you on like ropes and such, things like that.
How ready is this ship?
The ship is probably. I'll roll for percentage. Actually, I'll roll for it in Twitch, so we'll keep it. Everyone can see exactly what it is.
I like where you're going, Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. That's how much percentage done it is. Oh, I did it wrong.
Give me 100.
Here it comes.
Ooh.
50. 50 flat.
Ooh.
It is 50% done.
Will 50 float?
That's up for you to decide.
Is that the upper half of the boat or the lower half of the boat?
all the sails are done. It's just a skeleton on the bottom. No, it's 50 is done. So they're working on like top and bottom at the top, like a bottom and a top. To say that correctly. I will say that it is a chance. You think it's a 50-50 split chance that it will float and be able to be of use. Okay, Evan is going to try to steal something while he's there. Go ahead, Evan. You can try. And so does Gathard. Go for it, guys. Roll your stuff. So a couple you get the sense that the people are trying to steal some tools and stuff and get into their pockets.
Seems like that would be a pretty regular occurrence.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so anybody here? Are you doing anything of note?
I'm just
while you're here.
I'm just keeping an eye. I want to like constantly like look around and see like what the openings to the dry dock look like. Like how are they opening? Are they constantly open? Is there
the dry dock is wide? You mean the entrance to that cave is wide open?
Yeah. Are there guards posted at the entrance? Are there?
There's guards. The guards are hanging on the rocks on the side of the cave with their guns.
The rock.
So they don't have a lot of space to run, but they all have the rifles and such and things like that.
And how many guards would be close by us? Like, I mean, I feel like if we were to rush them, grab the weapons, and just try to lead this out,
so,
is there?
So the guards are not like right next to you, so they have guns, so they're purposely not going to be on top of you. They're actually standing. Imagine if this is the boat. I'll do it bird's eye view. If this is the boat. You'll see like the jagged edges on the side, of each side, and they're on the rocks. That's where they're positioned. So if you did anything, maybe you would have some cover with the boat, but you're also being fired at from both directions. So you don't know how long you would last. Just as a note for Mike and for you guys before, as a reminder, you guys try to fight about 25, 30 pirates all shooting at you, and it was deadlier than fireballs being thrown at you because it's bullets. So.
Are there any guards on the actual boat?
Just people like that are designing the boat. The guards don't really stay on the boat.
I want to try and see if I can let them know that I'm a gnomish inventor, and see if I can get in with maybe the designers and let them know that I shouldn't be doing grunt work. I could help them.
They actually with ease let you help out with the more intricate stuff, but you're not doing any design work. You're just kind of doing the more intricate stuff. You're working with the sails. You're working with the steering, rudders, things like that.
Okay.
Argor is looking for rats. There are some rats on the ship. You rolled 17. You do find some rats. to join your fellow other rat squeaker that you I saw that in text that you try to pick up. Michael Aldridge says, I'd love to secretly shapeshift into a seagull, fly quickly and quietly up to the crow's nest, and take stock of the situation without being killed. Interesting. So you're trying to use a natural ability. I thought you picked an elf before. But that's not a problem if you're being an archer. Okay. So we're gonna have to roll. We're gonna roll a check on this. I'm gonna keep it fair, so people don't wonder about my rolls. I'm gonna roll it right into the chat here, since we have the time. And this is this is the guards seeing you. If I get a 15 or higher, they notice that, and you guys notice. Actually, you guys can roll your checks as well. Everyone roll a. I mean, it's not a passive perception. Roll an active perception check. See how it goes. I rolled a 2, so they definitely do not see.
Nice.
So, Argor, you turn into a bird and you fly up top, and anyone who rolls 15 or higher, you witness this.
Okay.
Nope.
I did.
17.
I did not. 2.
19.
Okay.
So someone turned into a bird.
Tim Shanks lifts a chisel. So a couple people have stolen some, a couple of small things here and there. And people are rolling pretty good. When he already has a spork. Spork is a great weapon. Okay, so you guys are working on the boat. They have you working on the boat for many, many hours. Are you doing anything else of interest, or can I pass to the next section?
I'm good. You can pass.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so 8 hours goes by. This is a lot of time lost here.
I've been working
So 3 days.
so
14
long.
and 16. So 3 days, 14 hours. You're all handwriting correctly. They bring you back. You guys are exhausted. It's you probably have about 2 hours, and they actually let you guys into the section where the tables and chairs are, and which is up top on the left. And you guys are able to eat now, and you guys are, just kind of exhausted. You kind of, the thinking behind this is that you're tired, you're here, and you're eating. And you're not really in the shape to want to escape right now, because you probably just want to eat and drink. And you'll probably be back in your cells right after.
Oh, this food is terrible. Ugh.
Yep, it's a natural 1 on food, so it's literally the least edible thing you've ever tasted.
Ugh.
Samuel just kind of like quietly smiles as everybody digs into the food and realizes how bad it is.
So I got
bad.
a quick question. The table that we're sitting at, they're wood, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
What type of utensils did they give us? Are they metal? I'm assuming
Yes, they're metal.
right?
They're metal. They're spoons, and sometimes sporks, depending on what you're eating. Right now, you got spoons.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get the attention of another guard.
Okay.
Guard.
Comes over. What do you want?
My name is Hogar.
Who
I'm
cares?
the leader of the Blackwater Bandits.
Exciting.
Tell the Raven that we can help him take Queensland.
Okay. I want to roll to see how much he cares. Okay, I rolled in your favor. He's like, sure, I'll pass it along. If he wants to take it, that's fine. He walks away.
While I'm sitting at the table, I want to see, like, are there any nails or anything, like, maybe sticking up from, like, one of the pieces of wood?
Give me an 18, 19, 20 on a D20. It's a luck check.
A 3.
Nope. Lump eats the stew, and he actually likes the stew. He's like, oh, it's not bad.
So they took
Notorious,
Finn.
you want stew?
You can have the rest of mine. Here you go.
Oh, me take.
Such a good
Me
friend.
cast eat stew. Okay, so he's like eating it. Okay, so you guys eating. Are you guys just chilling out? You're just going through the motions?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay,
they
2 hours.
took Finn, who is like is the wizard, the arcane specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because I like, and Samuel's been feeling this for a while, that the key is this anti-magic shield. So there's like, nobody has gotten a better read on where that might be coming from. Nobody in the party who has, you know, a bit more of an arcane sense would have detected anything like that.
Not I.
So there's a big question here, and no one has tackled or asked the question, so I haven't answered it. But it actually would give you guys a leg up. That's a little out of the game hint for you. I'm trying to think what I should say. I guess I'll leave it at that.
Yes.
Is there anything in the room that we're in that looks out of place? Looks, you know, like it doesn't really belong in a dungeon? Something that may catch my eye.
No, absolutely not. And it looks like this has been fortified very well, and they like really thought about it. Abyssia, just a reminder for you, something you're noticing. You really can't see. Normally, you have the ability to see magical fields. While you're here, you're having a lot of trouble, and you just can't really do anything beyond hearing where you are.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how we're feeling now. Like, after, you know, we had the effects of the wild magic, and now that's gone. But, you know, how are we feeling?
It's like you're hungover in a sense, but like you're half and half. You're okay, but you know, it's been annoying.
Right.
Okay, as you guys are sitting there, Xantar, the guy who was trying to bend his bars, gets up, starts foaming at the mouth, and charges one of the guards.
Oh man!
Here we go.
Get a load of this guy.
Xantar, roll your d20. So he just starts trying to just get out.
Yes.
Are we doing this?
Oh, Xantar is. It's up to you. If you guys want to go in.
I whisper. You wanted a distraction.
Okay, Xantar rolls a 19. 19 plus 3, 22. So he runs into a guard. Tackles a guard right to the floor. I roll for success. Okay, see, he actually knocks the wind out of the guard, and the guard was completely unexpected. And all the other guards come from around the corner, and you see the gun. You can see the guns lighting up through the little slits in the walls on both sides of you guys, which is from underneath you, other tables, and to the right of those tables. And you see 3 guards come out, and they aim at you, Xantar. So if you want to keep fighting, let us know. And that's it. Roleplay, you guys are watching this happen go down. What do you want to do?
How far is this happening from us?
Not too far. It's only like 2 blocks away. So it's about 20 feet, 25 feet. Okay, Gather, there's a dragonborn sees this opportunity and runs over and tries to steal the guard's sword.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is getting serious.
I feel like there's a full-on prison break happening here, guys.
Yeah, everybody just wants to go for it. Okay, so that didn't go so well for Gathard. Gathard tries to get the sword. The guard nearby puts his foot on the sword of the guard. They do have blades on them. Try to take a sword. Well, so I'll say he has a blade on it to move this along. He takes the blade, he slides the blade behind him. They have the guns up, and they're waiting for. They're like, anyone else moves or tries everything, we're gonna fire. Evans, I sneaked for the door for the guards came in. So you see Evan's character sneaking around and trying to get over there. Evan, what's the name of your character? Which one are you? I'm not sure which one. He rolls a 10. You try to sneak around, and they pretty much see you. So you need to stop or fight. Everyone here in the crew, what are you doing?
Tony, I want to prepare myself to do something. If one of these people gets shot, I want to go over to them stealthily, if possible. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
don't tell me the future what you're gonna do. Just do it when it happens.
I'm telling you, this is what my guy's thinking. My guy's thinking like if he sees somebody get shot.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't tell me what your guys is thinking.
Okay.
It's better as a DM for a lot of reasons. I don't know that. 2-6 Banana jumps for the window off of Xanathar. The window. I guess you mean the slot in the wall. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is definitely gonna trigger them firing. Because they're moving forward. The guard is let loose.
I hit
they
the
fire
deck.
out. The ones.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, I'm hiding
The
the
deck.
table for sure.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you jump on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think that's everybody. You guys just jumped down to the ground. They let loose. And here's how this goes down. Xanathar, Xanathar, I'm doing 3 rolls on you. One is a natural 20. The other is an 18. Well, it's an 18, 19. Unnatural 20. A natural 20 and an unnatural 20.
When are we gonna ban that D20?
Yeah, really.
Never. Xanathar, you take 12 plus 10. You know what? I'll just. Okay, I'm gonna. That's on Xanathar to make this easier. Everyone else that moved. That's Rocket. That's Gathard, and I think that might and 2-6 Banana. Those 3. You guys attack is a 14, a natural 20, and a 15. A 14, natural 20, and a 15. If it hits you, I'm gonna do the damage once. It's 9 damage. So if you're hit 3 times, it's 9 damage 3 times, and the natural 20 is gonna hit all of you. So that is 18 damage. Obviously, we're just gonna double it. So everyone take your damage appropriately, and that's the first round. If anyone continues to fight, they're gonna fire again. You can try what you want to do. I'm gonna roll. Well, 3 is probably fair every person, so I'll keep that going on. But you guys decide what you guys want to do.
Wait a second. Who's taking this damage?
This is not you guys. It's everybody that's moving around, starting a fight, attacking the guards.
Okay.
Tony, a question.
You guys on the ground are not taking any of this damage.
Okay.
Our fans are much more brave than us.
They're waiting for
They
us
are.
to move
We're
out.
all just like, we do nothing.
They're also not playing the character for a year and a half now. So.
We're trying to survive.
Yeah.
Tony,
In the opening credits of Audio Dungeon is "Will you survive?" Audio Dungeon. So that you're following with the goal of the show.
just survive. Don't win.
Okay, so
Tony, I have a question.
guys on the chat, if you give up, tell me how you give up. If you fight again, go ahead, do a fight. Make your thing.
Question.
Roll. What's up?
I look around. Are there any anti-magic gems that I could see anywhere? Or are they within
You can't see it all. You can't see it all. I'll tell you what. Roll a listen check.
That's D20, right? A listen check.
Yeah. Well, obviously, not very high.
What do I add?
Good roll for you to make here.
Do I add anything?
It should be wisdom, right?
Wisdom? Okay. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, you can sense. I'll tell you this, because normally you can see, and because you have heightened hearing, and you have that. You don't have the amulet at all around you, because they've taken the amulet. Yeah, they would take all your items.
Yeah, but what if I had the clothes? They didn't take my clothes. If I had it under my clothes.
They did take your clothes.
My clothes? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you switched.
They gave us,
Yeah,
they gave us other stuff to wear.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you keep the talisman. So
But if I told them that I would be no help to them with the shipbuilding if I wasn't able to see.
they don't know about that. They don't understand the magical talisman. They're not going to go into that. They're just going to do their job. They're not about thinking.
Okay.
So I'll tell you this I'll tell you this information because you've had the amulet on for so long. and you're kind of attuned to sensing magic. And that's about like hearing the hum and seeing the magic field. So I'm going to tell you this: you know that somewhere there are green emeralds that are anti-magic, and they're blocking magic in the dungeon, in this jail.
Nice.
Okay.
Good call.
That's what I was thinking.
Are they in
Take
the center
20.
room?
So I relay
Take
that.
20 experience points.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I tell everyone that.
Okay.
They're in.
Let's see. No. If anyone goes below, loses more hit points than you got, you just go unconscious. The damage was 9 damage per hit. It was 10. Actually, it was a 14, natural 20, and a 15 with the attacks. You have to decide if you just do your damage. Xanatar did not get a gun when you rushed him. You did knock the guy out though, but you got guys firing at you.
I got 2 questions. Did any of these people drop? Did they fall? That's number 1. And number 2, I would know that. Never mind. I wanted to know if the guard shot a second time, but they didn't yet.
I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to fire back, or I'm gonna say it's you. Gathar uses his breath weapon since it's a new day.
Oh,
It is not a new day. It's just later.
It's a new.
You guys worked for 8 hours. That's
It
all
felt
happened.
like
You
a
worked for
new
8 hours.
day.
Yeah, it made me
We were
feel like that.
working.
But no.
We were working so long.
Deustrix Banana says you're wearing a banana peel. I have a shot him on the ground bleeding. Okay, so Rocket is on the ground bleeding.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not moving?
No.
If he dies,
No.
we could use his bones to make lockpicks.
Okay, so
Jesus. Josh looks at you and is like, you are twisted.
Worst case, that's a gray sky scenario.
how far away is he or she from me?
Rocket is probably about 20 feet away.
All right, I want to try to make a stealth roll, crawl over there.
Rocket is actually near the door because he or she. I don't know if Rocket's a boy or girl, but I'll say he because Evan's a he is for now. Rocket is near the door on the right-hand side where the slit walls are, and he was trying to sneak into that door. So he's literally right by the guards. There's no chance to sneak. You have to roll a natural 20 or get caught. It's like doing it right in front of them.
Oh, okay. All right, then I want to do it.
Okay, so Evan's saying he's actually crawling towards you, Thistle.
Yeah.
So.
Watch out, Thistle.
Oh, he's still alive.
Bloody guy crawling at you.
He said he's on the ground bleeding, so I guess he's just not firing back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys have no armor, you have no defense. Okay, so we're gonna move forward here. I'm gonna say that they have the guns on you. Okay, here you go. Xanatar staggers to his feet and tries to grab another guard through the bars. There are no bars. You're actually in the room where the tables are, and the other guards are behind a wall, shooting you. So, giving his life for distraction. So Xanatar fights again. They're gonna shoot Xanatar.
How far is Xanatar from me?
No, they're all about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so if I see Xanatar start to stand up, I start to crawl towards him.
Okay. You start crawling to Xanatar. I have a 14, a 15, and an unnatural 20 again. Those are the hits on you, Xanatar, and it is not that bad. It's 8 damage. The guards are all humans, mostly. There are some half-elves in there. They're mostly humans. That's for Lauren X2X, that I believe. You guys do not get involved in the battle. Some guards come over to you and they point to all you guys and they direct you to come to them and get back in the cells. Does anybody not get back in the cell?
Ah, damn it. How far away is the nearest injured person? I guess it would be Xanatar, right?
Everybody's within. If you look at the map, you'll notice that no matter which way you go, because you're at the tables, every way is pretty much 20 feet.
All right. Damn it.
Gathard the Dragonborn starts giving a speech about the goodness of others and the well-being of it all.
Oh.
And Xanthar is bleeding out on the floor.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And,
So everybody's
made-
got something going on.
and made his first death save. Okay, so they're gonna quell all this. They're gonna
Can I?
You
Can
see
I
him,
get him?
Xanthar, they walk up to you, you're not gonna like this, and they just put the gun to your head and
Oh no.
just blow you away.
Sorry, Nash.
Mentor!
Rocket, they do the same thing to you.
Ah,
Zeus Ex Banana.
No.
Rocket.
Shit.
And Gathard's speaking right now, but you.
no.
Gathard.
His last words.
I'm not sure if Gathard actually did anything because he tried to use the breath weapon, but he didn't have it.
He just stands there and goes,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad breath.
So Gathard, they just direct you to get back into your cell. Let me know if you do that or not. Zeus Ex Banana dead. There's just too many guards, guys. Rocket, they're killing you, and Xanthar, they killed
Ghost in
you.
the banana.
Or Rocket. I always imagined Roxette was what, if anyone remembers the pop star from the early '90s. That's what I pictured every time he said Rocket. I was like, oh, Roxette. The old...
On the ground. Corpse.
Yeah. Well, but she's gone now.
Okay. Oni, which one are you again? Just so I don't get confused. Make sure I don't get confused. Are you Gathard?
Oh man.
I think. And just excuse me, I get confused because people have different names from Facebook to Twitch, and their real names and their character names. So it's just remind me who's who.
Way too many.
Liv Mora. Okay, thank you.
Live Mora.
Liv Mora, you have lived. Mora, you will live more than everyone else. Orlander, you are still alive. Gathard, you are still alive. Cthulhu, you're still alive.
So Evan and
Argor, you are
Scott.
still alive. And Miss Englantine Price, you are alive. Okay. They put you back into the cells. Everyone here, they put you back into the cells as well. And yeah, you guys did not figure out the way out of this yet.
We all knew.
It's not hard. It's just you gotta just think a little bit, just a little bit.
Since when have we ever been good at that?
Yeah, that's not my strong point. Vinny or Tom, Dan.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not a puzzle. It's just something you could just figure out, and then that would probably kick the whole thing off. That's my.
something you need to figure out is called a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle. It's just something you gotta figure out.
No. A puzzle is a puzzle. Not realizing something is quite different than a puzzle.
No, I think
Puzzling,
I have
though. It's
figured.
puzzling.
This is the thing. I think I have figured it out, right? And I'm almost
What do you
90.
keep it to yourself?
Who's gonna
But
tell us
Thistle
what-
doesn't know.
By the way,
Yeah.
guys, I know how to get out of here.
I figured it out too.
That's what I
Didn't
was
you
gonna
guys
say.
know?
It's just my character doesn't know. You know.
I know.
My character just doesn't know. He's not that smart. You know.
No, I
my
didn't want
fault.
to
Say
say
it because I wanted to
But he
see
doesn't know
who
anything about
else
magic.
knew.
I don't
wanted
wanna
to
ruin
see
it.
who
But
knew
I-
magic.
Okay, relax. Oh my God, relax. Sorry I said anything. Whatever, it's a puzzle. It's hard. It's difficult. Whatever it
So
is.
you
want. That last 5 seconds was just blah, 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 blah.
But seriously,
So then what? There's gotta be a room in here that has green crystals.
it's not the room.
We need to destroy
It's
them.
underneath or above.
I start digging.
If only we had.
Stone.
I got it.
It's stone.
Okay, do
If only we
you guys are
had, if only we had
tired?
a suit that had drill legs on it.
Dang.
If only.
Where's my
Could be part of the solution. Okay, so you guys are basically they instruct you to go to sleep. They take the dead bodies away. They drag them out, and everyone else is alive. They put you in the cells, and they basically put lights out. Now, you guys will pretty much go to sleep through the night. We're gonna move this forward. You guys wake up in the morning.
I want to do.
We are now at.
I actually want to do something.
Okay.
No, it's very simple. I don't have to do anything. That's the best part.
Okay.
So-
What do you want to do?
In the morning, right? I have a feat that I never thought I would ever going to use. That I'm
Yes.
going to use
Okay.
now. Feign death.
Ah,
Interesting.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, so you're gonna feign death in the middle of the night?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the morning comes. You guys pretty much wake up around the same time because the guards are waking you up, and they're basically clanging. I will say, like a pan on with like a blade. You guys see on the floor that THISTLE does not get up. Billy's reaction is perfect for you. Roll the natural 20. This die is ridiculous. And you see, like, he gets on and he actually nudges Hadrig, and he's like, look at this. And Hadrig has no idea what you're doing. He rolls a 3. He's like, what was he do? What happened? Did he die in the night? Yeah, he died in the night. So Hadrig obviously does not get it, and Billy, who absolutely does. The guards come over and are like, what's happening here? What happened to him?
What happened to
Well,
him?
What happened to him?
What's going
He's
on?
dead, can't you see?
Dead.
Your foul treatment.
I don't remember. Was he in the fight last night?
I guess he was.
Okay. I'm gonna do a roll on Twitch. This is gonna be his it's basically a perception check. I'm gonna give him plus he's at a guard. I'm giving him +3 to this. An 11. Okay, he looks at you through the bars and cannot really figure out if you're telling the truth. He kind of does not. He thinks that he kind of believes it, at least for now. So he goes, everyone to the back wall. Is it Billy?
Vin, you didn't tell us what you're doing here, did you?
No, I think he's dead.
You guys are believing it pretty much.
Nobody's ever seen me do this.
Billy and Hadrig go to the back wall. The guard opens it. He calls some of the guards. About 5 of the guards come up. They pull up their guns, and he reaches in and just pulls you out pretty easily. Because obviously you're a halfling.
No way.
Pulls you out, plumps you on the floor. You're still playing dead.
THISTLE.
Yep.
Okay.
No
So
way.
he flips. You guys see him flip him over. I'm now going to do a very interesting thing because he doesn't know if you're dead or not.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yes, I'm going to set up the parameters for
Oh
this.
Lord.
Oh my God.
So, Vin, you cannot act here because obviously
I
it'll
have
be a
no
metagame.
intentions of it. I knew what I was doing when I got into this, so
Okay, if I roll a natural 1, he's going to slit your throat, and you'll be dead.
What?
It'll be a coup de grace. Okay.
Sure.
If I
Why waste
roll
the
a
bullet?
2, if I roll a 2 through a 5, he's going to stab you. It's going to be a critical.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm going to make that higher because the way I'm going to say that it's 2 through 9. A 10 through 15, they're going to call a captain over because they don't know what's going on for instruction. And 16 through 20, they take you out and think you're dead. 20 is obviously, I'm gonna give 20 is basically your freedom. You're taking such a big gamble here. Okay, everyone, head over. If you're on Twitch, I'm gonna do the roll on Twitch, or should I do the roll on Twitch? I could.
Wow.
Wow.
No, because I want.
You're not
I'm gonna tell you why.
When he died.
I'm gonna tell you why because I would normally make this a cliffhanger. Come on, this would be the cliffhanger moment right now.
Oh man,
So
you
I
would.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna ruin the cliffhanger and I'm gonna put it in Twitch.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
gosh.
This is
You have the
what it is.
magical D20. You're gonna roll it on Twitch now?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want, you guys want me to roll. I'll let the fans decide. You want me to roll my die or Twitch? Put them in there right now. The more we see, that's what it's gonna be.
Die or
Die or Twitch.
Can we hold up 1 second? I want to revert something back to
Can I just say something?
the very beginning when we very first started. All right, and I want to refer this to Brooke. So remember the conversation we had about like, what would you do if your character dies? Right. This is what I do. Ready?
Wow. Okay.
It's true. Vin is no stranger to a scenario like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the rest of us that are not going to be able to deal with it.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I say do it in Twitch.
Can't lose THISTLE.
So voting on that.
Oh man.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, really, it is everyone that gets left
Wow.
behind, isn't it?
So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna allow. Because you guys are